a finger. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael.
Hey, and a wonderful day, old school NBA fans. You know what time it is. Welcome back to NBA Basement, the channel with the very best of classic NBA basketball. In today's episode we will again take you way back to the golden age of NBA basketball. This match is a pure classic. You're gonna see tough defense, great set plays and amazing offense. So sit back and relax and enjoy the time travel. Let's go.
But Dawkins with his second impressive dunk here in the opening minutes.
So far, Dawkins has made 2 high percentage shots. 1 inch from the basket, is getting it in deep.
Tony. Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones, and the biggest lead of the game, 11 points for Philadelphia. Tony against ML Carr, pulls up with a jumper. Jones. Caldwell Jones, and that'll go, Caldwell Jones, and that'll do it for the quarter, and Philadelphia could not ask for more than that. That's the end of the first quarter, the Sixers leading 31-18. Bobby Jones, that's incredible, these 2 outstanding players, that's the role players that they have on this ball club. Bird, inside, Maxwell, and it rolls for him. They're not getting anything inside. They have to hold your breath. 19 to go first half. Dick Stockton and Kevin Lockeray here in Philly, where Julius Erving has hit his first basket of the game. Who ran off 6 in a row, 3-time steal. Erving.
The Doc took off and passed the foul line on that shot.
Erving, a true magician.
Here's Dr. J going the length of the floor. He takes off from the foul line. This is incredible. Actually behind the foul line. That's pretty hard to teach.
2:04 to go. First half. Maxwell doesn't make the bank shot. But here comes the Doc. Under 2 minutes to go. First half. Mullins inside. Cliff Richardson gets the bucket. And a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
That was a big basket.
Been almost out of the picture offensively. Passing off, not shooting. Bobby Jones gets another chance and makes no mistake.
Maxwell released way too quickly on that play, and he let Bobby.
Cheeks goes Dawkins, double team. Ford almost had the steal. And a great feed from Mo Cheeks to Darryl Dawkins with a stop shot.
Boston's going to need a quick timeout. They got it. 2 great baskets by Darryl Dawkins. That time it was the penetration of the Philadelphia guard.
Philadelphia. Archibald flips it up. Bird goes up. The basket counts and a foul. Larry Bird with a chance for a 3-point play now has 9 points.
Larry Bird stays in the ball game even though he's not shooting well outside. He stays around the offensive board. You get double figures every game on the board. There's sheer hustle. One thing that's happened.
Down by 12. They need a rally. Bird comes off with 2. 12 points for Larry Bird, who's had a rough night from the field. Harris with a turnaround in the lane. No good. Maxwell and Dawkins going at it, and now Maxwell goes into a foul and goes after a fan. Maxwell goes after a fan, and there's Bedlam in the stands here, and Bill Fitch is over there. Dawkins and Bill Fitch and Ford and Maxwell, and someone said something to Maxwell, and he went in with a vengeance.
The thing that happens in this situation, it looks like the players were going to go into it, but as soon as the fans got involved, the players get together. It becomes a group again of one group, and they got together to try to stop it, and it could have got real nasty over there.
That's the fraternal aspect of this thing, because when you're dealing with fans, as you say, that's another story, and I think Darryl Dawkins, to his credit, went in as a peacemaker.
Came off the floor, got on the floor.
Pick it up
There
on
it
this
is here.
shot.
Maxwell aggressive, knocks Tony down. Here's the push. Dawkins pushes him down. He pushes him into the fan. The fan gets excited. Says something to Maxwell. Maxwell went after the fan.
Maxwell was wrong. Cornbread Maxwell was wrong because the fans pay their way in, and they can say anything they want. You just can't go after a fan who yells at you. Now, of course, he's under the pressure of this game, but that's where you can get some difficulty.
I'll disagree to a point.
All right.
You can't believe what the fans might say And what might happen in there, you'll never know what might happen.
Closest the Celtics got was 5 points in that second quarter. Bird trying to find the mark outside, and if he does, he will be murdered.
I think he's found it. He's in his last 2 jumps.
14. There are some Boston fans here, and they're going at each other a little bit verbally under the basket. Larry Bird gets free inside, coming off a pick low, and a 5-point lead for Philadelphia. What a steal. Ford tipped it to Bird. Lead pass. Gerald Henderson. And goaltending against Richardson the other way.
Sensational pass by Larry Bird to get it to...
The Celtics have not gotten within 5 points against this ball club in this game. This is the closest they've been since 17-13. And now Dawkins and Parrish. Dawkins said, don't mess with me, and Madden has to break them up. You can just feel the intensity and electricity of the import of this game, and you can obviously see it in the crowd, and it's evident on the court.
I wonder what that guy in the stand, he thinks that he just gets back in the seat, and here they go again. Maybe he's a referee.
Maxwell and I should say Dawkins and Parrish. Don't mess with me.
Big picture of it.
Crunch time is only beginning, my friends, as Larry Bird hits a shot outside. He has 11 points in this quarter and 18 in the game. Hurt his ankle and has been on the bench for quite some time. And the Celtics in the game very much so. Down by 5, and they missed a shot. Bird out of bounds, and they still rule it Boston ball with, and I think that Maxwell hurt his mouth. I think he hit his mouth on the floor.
It's not physical basketball. Everybody's on the floor in this play. Steve Nicks, Maxwell, then Bird will come over the top. They all hit the deck. It's amazing they don't get hurt.
That's been the story of this series. The intense physical matchups going on, and you are seeing at home basketball at its very best. You're seeing the... Dawkins missed it. Richardson the rebound, and Bird comes down with it. Watch Maxwell. Tony to meet him, and Maxwell lays it in. And now it is a 1-point game, 71-70. Under a minute to go in the third. 1 second and 21 on...
Hey guys. Now while you are watching this classic NBA content, please be so kind and subscribe to our channel and click the notification button. It only takes a second for you, but for us this means the world. Thank you very much. And now let's continue with the best of NBA basketball.
The shot clock for Philadelphia. Into Knicks. No foul. Block shot by Bird. Here comes Boston. And it's intercepted by the top. What a play by Irving, anticipating it. 19 seconds. Andrew Toney with a short jumper, and it's a 3-point game again. What action in this game?
Toney made a mistake. They should.
Still couldn't get over the hump shooting-wise in that third period. 45%. Doc goes up. Basket good, and a foul. And Irving trying to become the factor offensively that he hasn't been so far in the game.
He gets in deep. He hesitates, changes the shot, gets fouled on the way down, which not many players can do. He shoots the basketball, makes a chance for a 3-point play. But he's smart enough, Doc, when he's not hitting from the outside to get it down in deep. And besides being a great player, he's
and a 6-point Philly lead. M.L. Carr, McHale, look at him, he fights his way in, and a basket counts and a foul. I'll tell you, we have 2 rookies playing in this game. One is Andrew Toney, the other McHale with ice water in their veins.
Great move by McHale. He faked out Caldwell Jones.
Final quarter. Tiny tries to drive. Bird, rebound, basket good, and a foul. And everyone is on the floor. More people on the floor than standing up. And Andrew Toney leaning over to watch.
You can't be more aggressive in basketball. Everybody's on the floor. 5 or 6 guys go to the floor. It's hustle on Bird's part to keep the ball alive. Shows you what great hands he has and quickness under the basket. Everybody's on the floor. It's great basketball. You can't beat this thing.
Caldwell Jones on a jump switch. Double team and a good trap defense by Philadelphia. Collins to Bobby Jones. Going to the hoop. Basket counts and a foul on Bird. And some fast through. A container filled with ice on the court.
And he threw it at Larry Bird. Bobby Jones goes all the way, slam dunks it over Bird. Good call, but that's why you have trouble sometimes with fans, even though they don't attack you. You got to be careful.
So we're going to have to do some mopping up right now, but Bobby Jones looked like he was not to be denied going in.
comes again. Bobby way up, one of the best jumpers in basketball. He stretches out. That's a phenomenal play by Bobby Jones. That was a 5-point play. Boston turned the ball over on the other end. Philly capitalized on it. Got a chance for 3-point lead.
Dawkins, 16 points. Irving and Bobby Jones have 12. Bird has 21. Maxwell and Parrish have 15. But Parrish and Dawkins are on the bench right now, and they will return. 8 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of a game the Celtics need to win, because if they don't, they go home, and Philadelphia will host the Houston Rockets in Game 1 of the NBA Championship round on Sunday, and you'll see all of it on CBS. And now the window washing time by Kevin McHale, and he's big enough to do it.
He's got another career, Kevin. If he doesn't make it in the league, we know where we can send him.
But you know, a lot of those guys don't like to get perched up on the 40th or 50th floor. This is safe for them. An incredible atmosphere, electricity, capacity crowd.
The big lineup against McHale and Maxwell.
Maxwell with the ball. They got McHale, Bird, Maxwell, ML Carr, and Archibald. Looping shot by Larry Bird. 23 points for Larry Bird, and the Celtics lead 84-83 in a game they must win. Philly can either move to the final round Sunday, or Boston will force a 7th game. And look at that defense by Bird and Parrish. And Boston's doing what Philly's been doing all series.
Great block,
Trying to keep it alive. Philly comes down with it, and Tony. Andrew Tony, bounce pass, Irving. Watch it. Another tie. The Celtics try to keep it alive, but they couldn't, and now we have another deadlock. 3:45 remaining fourth quarter. Not move baseline.
There's Doc on the open field right over 7-footer. Parrish has got 5 fouls, can't foul, but nobody can play better in the open field than Doc.
Tiny coming out, under 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Bird going to Parrish low, loops it in, basket good, and a foul. And a clutch jump shot by Robert Parrish. Darryl Dawkins argues. But for a guy who has really been beleaguered during this playoff, Parrish has come through tremendously.
Sensational shot, and what
Tony, Irving, the Doc, Tony, Philly by 1. Boy, I tell you, Julius Irving's great balance kept him inbounds.
that was a great catch by Doc.
Shot clock. Bobby Jones is on him on a defensive switch. Hollins on Bird. Larry Bird shot. Drops for him. Look at that shot. Well, the Celtics didn't get any breaks early on those shots. They're getting it now. 3-point lead. 58 seconds to go. Fourth quarter. Tony comes back. What a pressure-packed rookie he is. 1-point lead. Andrew Tony. 5 seconds to go. Philadelphia, 2 timeouts to go. Celtics are up by 1. Philadelphia's got to score. They have 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Andrew Tony misses off the side of the board. McHale gets it to Archibald. 10 seconds to go. They're going to have to foul him. And Tiny Archibald gets it to Bird, and there are 5 seconds to go. They get the ball away, and the foul with 2 seconds to go. They see that 5-second count getting down to the end.
Washington should tell the officials to let us know when it's getting down to 5 by counting it off from the start.
And you're right, you told us during the commercial that 2 big men on the pass, Dawkins and Caldwell-Jones, and that'll do it. The game is over. Boston has won. Only 3 teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit to force a 7th and win a 7th game, and the Celtics are elated because they have come from behind in dramatic fashion here in the Spectrum in Philadelphia. And the first time in 12 games, the Boston Celtics have defeated the Philadelphia 76ers.
I think Cornbread Maxwell should be the MVP of this game.
So that was it for today's video. We hope you had fun watching this classic NBA content of the golden age of NBA basketball. Make sure you check out our channel for more videos like this one. Hope to see you next time on NBA Basement.